Flemington today, 15,500 people saw a New Zealand horse who arrived in Australia at 5 o'clock last night cap off a day of first for young Kiwi trainer Richard Collett. A 3-year-old Waylo Pal was Collett's first starter outside New Zealand, and today the gelding won the $125,000 St Leger Stakes at famous Flemington.
Richard Collett had never set foot on Flemington Racecourse before today. Only 10 days ago he gave up race riding to concentrate on his 30-horse team at Pukekohe in New Zealand's south. Richard's older brother Jim had the ride on Waylo Pal.
400 metres to go on the St Leger at Son of Carringbush. Waylo Pal, the New Zealander, on the outside. Imperial Salute fighting back, and now Fame the Spur running on. There's 4 chances, 300 to go. Waylo Pal on the outside's taken the lead. Imperial Salute fights back. They've got it between them from Son of Carringbush. Fame the Spur, Triumphal Queen running on. It's Waylo Pal from New Zealand in front of Imperial Salute, and Waylo Pal is going to win the St Leger. Waylo Pal about 3/4 of a length. Imperial Salute and Son of Carringbush.
Waylo Pal arrived in Melbourne at 5 o'clock last night, and although the trip was rushed, plans to win the St Leger weren't, and Collett thought his stayer was a good thing.
When he got round the bend and he didn't have to cover too much ground, when he got to where he wanted to be before the apex of the corner, I knew that he wouldn't have to do much more work from there.
Those Kiwis always do well here, don't they? The Flemington results, major forms of betting. The Quadrella, 1, 8, 4 and 7, paid a dividend of $205.05. The Quad Extra, 11, 4, 7 and 10, $3,119.25. The Daily Double at Flemington, 11, My Bright Boy, and number 7, 25.65, and the Extra Double, 4 and 1, $7.65. And that's about all in sport for tonight, David.
OK, Tony, thank you. Where do you think the Blues go from here?
Well, next week...
Played in less than 24 hours before the race, outstayed his moderate opposition to win today's St Leger Stakes at Flemington. The Kiwi will now be set for the South Australian Derby and St Leger next month. The first on the program, won by the favourite Trainer Ree, starting at 6 to 4. He was a short price, but a strong finish saw him win convincingly. Kalahari won the second. He was well weighted today, and he outstayed them and scored well. The third was taken out by Sister Shirley, started at 5 to 1, carried her big weight to a good victory. Now the first leg of the Quadrella, and they don't come much closer than this. The outside of those a Century Judge. There's many chances where Eastern Classic has just put his nose in front of Valley of Fortune, Glacier Peak, and down the outside Kingston Heritage, but Eastern Classic is in front of Glacier Peak. They hit it, and Eastern Classic has just won from possibly Glacier Peak second, Kingston Heritage third, very close. And it was a nose and a nose, with young Johnny Stocker showing all the cool of a veteran on the favourite. The next, and it was Gauchi on My Bright Boy. Well down the outside, but My Bright Boy will take some catching with 100 metres to go. He's a half in front of Confucius Flyer. My Bright Boy, desperately ridden, gets home by about a long neck to Confucius Flyer. Now third is close. Princess Royale on the outside. Darren Gauchi booting home My Bright Boy. Now 65 wins on the Jockeys Premiership, a break of 2 over Michael Clark. Double Gin a bit too good in the next. The field is Rio Lodo, but Double Gin has taken the lead with 100 metres to go. Rio Lodo, Trey Risque coming after it. Double Gin in front. They hit the line and Double Gin's won it. About a neck to either Rio Lodo or Trey Risque again. He was a bit... Double Gin, one of the long shots of the day, only 10 to 1, beating Rio Lodo and Trey Risque. Now the St Leger. With Wyo Magic and Fame the Spur wide out, coming home strongly. Prince Ormenium running into it. 300 left to go now. And here Wyo Pal, the New Zealanders, hit the front from Imperial Salute, Son of Carringbush. In behind them, Fame the Spur not going on. Wyo Pal has his head in front of Imperial Salute and Son of Carringbush. The Kiwi draws about a half a length in front, Wyo Pal. And Wyo Pal goes on to win by about a length, Imperial Salute. A length away third, Son of Carringbush, a nose in front of... Wyo Pal, ridden by Jim Collett, trained by his younger brother Richard, who's on his first trip over from New Zealand, and got the money with Wyo Pal at 13 to 2. And the last, Rhinestone Lady, only her second win from 20-odd starts, but she scored well today at 10 to 1 over Galloway Star and Trapine Queen, the favourite out of a place in the last event. There's the Daily Double, 11 and 7, 25.65. The Extra, 4 and 1, 7.65. Quadrella, 2,052.05, and the Quad Extra, a bit better, 3,119.25. Well, despite being seconds from death...